Hey there everyone, what's going on? Mario Gamer here, back for another video, where today I am bringing you a rather unexpected DVD collection video. Why I say it's unexpected is because it's not really a TV show that I watch, and it's rather one that I am not really that much into, but I still kind of like it, but I'm also still very new to it at the same time. It is none other than The Simpsons over here. I only have the first 3 seasons, unfortunately. Please do note that these have gone out of print. Fox has stopped making them, so it will be very, very hard for me to find any more unless I can find season 4 onwards, and maybe secondhand. And funny thing is, I found these secondhand at a secondhand store, which is right next to a animal welfare that I go to visit the cats. Yeah, because I like cats. I like to go visit the kitty cats. I go visit them. I go pet them. I pick them up. I stroke them. I play with them. Mainly just stroke them. Not really play with them. I just go to give them affection, love, and stroke them, cuddle them, hold them, let them sit on my lap, all that stuff. So I found that in the second-hand shop that is directly next to the building where you go to reception to talk to someone about, like, you know, actually I'm not trying to put it into words, but the second-hand store is basically directly next to the reception area of the animal welfare. So, with that out of the way, we are going to have a look at the Simpsons DVDs, seasons 1, 2, and 3. Again, only ones I have. I just got these today. So let's go ahead and first take a look at season number 1. Here it is, season 1, the complete first season, in a very glossy, almost silver color, or just a I think it's maybe like a glossy grey color or silver. And all of these do have glossy front covers to them, and these are also, as you'll see, the old style fold out style DVD DVD box sets, which fold out like the pages of a book, kind of in that way. And these are UK releases, as you can see by this PG symbol over there. So here is the front and here is the back side. Sorry, not the back. What am I saying? Front, side, top with nothing on it, bottom. And now here's the back. Taking it out, we have the actual case. Here's the front and here's the spine and here is the back. And opening it up, you can see that there's a matter from Matt Groening, or Groening, I don't even remember, or Groening, I don't even know how you pronounce his name. And it is 3 discs inside. And yes, I will be reading out these letters from Matt Groening very quickly for each season. There's only 3, so I'll probably go quickly. So this one reads, "Welcome to the first of many deluxe overpriced DVD sets of The Simpsons. With 280 odd shows in the can and no end in sight, you might be able to complete your Simpsons DVD collection just before the next format comes along. Thanks for buying." What we have here are 13 crudely animated episodes, first aired in 1989 and 1990, all spiffed up, cleaned off, and augmented with bells and whistles, bonus materials, and self-pitying audio commentaries. If Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie look weirdly off-model, if their voices sound spooky and different, and if the animation seems particularly glitch-filled, just remember this: we didn't know what the hell we were doing back then. What's fun for me in looking back at all these old episodes is how many jokes and characters have stayed vivid for more than a decade. I love Santa's little helper leaping into Homer's arms at Christmas, the debut of Blinky, the three-eyed fish, Bart's game-winning Scrabble word Quijibo, a fat, dumb, balding North American cape with no chin, the Simpsons giving each other electroshock therapy courtesy of Dr. Marvin Monroe, Lisa playing saxophone with Bleeding Gums Murphy, Homer being mistaken for Bigfoot, and Marge's bowling instructor, Jacques, strangely losing his French accent when yelling for onion rings. I also dig Grandpa Simpson's letter to TV advertisers. I am disgusted with the way old people are depicted on television. We are not all vibrant, fun-loving sex maniacs. Many of us are bitter, resentful individuals who remember the good old days when entertainment was bland and inoffensive. So enjoy. We've got more Simpsons episodes to make, then broadcast, then rerun, then chop up for syndication, then sell to you on DVD. But you know something? We wouldn't have it any other way. Your pal, Matt Groening. So there's the letter. That took a bit longer to read than I was expecting. So up first, let's open this up again. These discs, unlike seasons 2 and 3, are clear. And they do have artwork on them, obviously, as you can see, but they don't have one solid color to them. They are see-through, just like it's just like the data side of the DVD where the laser reads the information. So here is disc 1 with Homer and his usual, how do I say this? His usual, or I don't know what to say. I don't know where I was going with that one. His usual, and I couldn't even finish. I couldn't even think of what the hell I wanted to say. Or his usual likes. Let's just call it his likes. His typical would be a better word. So here's Homer Simpson with his typical likes of donuts and Duff beer, and there's a TV remote inside artwork, and there's that one. And then here is disc 2 with Marge and Maggie. Inside artwork again. And last but not least, disc number 3 with Bart and Lisa. Artwork there yet again. Put it back. There we go. I'm also going to be reading out the episode lists in these booklets that come with them. So let's have a quick look on what we and see what we get. And let's see here. Okay, so we have obviously the first ever Simpsons episode, Simpsons roasting on an open fire. Then we have Bart the Genius, Homer's Odyssey, There's No Disgrace Like Home, Bart the General, Moaning Lisa, Call of the Simpsons, The Telltale Head, Life on the Fast Lane, Homer's Night Out, The Crepes of Wrath, Krusty Gets Busted, and Some Enchanted Evening. And that's all the episodes from season 1, only 13, because it is the first season, to be fair. Close that up and put it back. Now up next we have season 2 right here. Here's the front with a glossy, very pale, I guess, aquamarine color to it, kind of, or sea green, or I don't know. It's kind of like the color of the water in the ocean. I don't know. It's like a pale aquamarine, but then again, it's also not completely aquamarine. It's maybe like again, it's like the colors of the ocean at the sea in the water. Only thing is, it's glossy and it's a lot more pale. Anyway, here's the front side top, which actually has the Simpsons logo and DVD Collector's Edition on the top of it, unlike season 1, which had nothing. Bottom and the back with, oh yes, 2 other characters I forgot to mention, Itchy and Scratchy, from the Itchy and Scratchy show, which Lisa and Bart love to watch. Anyway, here's the front and the side, spine or side, but I think it's too thick to be called a spine. And here is the back. Open it up, and let's read the letter before we look at the discs. So, let's see. Welcome to season 2 of The Simpsons on DVD. 22 jam-packed episodes of malicious cartoon frivolity, or frivolity, I'm not sure how you pronounce that helped make 1990 and 1991 such entertaining and annoying years. This is when full-blown Simpsons mania hit America, and millions of thoughtful young people, across the land were either wearing or selling bootleg Bart Simpson t-shirts. The wild success of the TV show, along with every product that had Bart's leering face slapped on it, would have been daunting had we been able to look up from our drawing tables. But everyone who worked on The Simpsons was so consumed with the making of the weekly cartoon that we were able to maintain the exhaustion and worry and carefully nursed bitterness that lies behind all successful Hollywood extravaganzas. If the first season was a series of wild experiments that succeeded beyond our dreams, the second season was a non-stop workathon that was redeemed by the knowledge we were amusing and irritating so many people. Many of the shows from this season remain among my all-time favorites. I'm particularly fond of Bart Pride in getting a grade of D- at the end of Bart Gets an F, the debut of the ever-slobbering Kang and Kodos in the first of our annual Treehouse of Horror episodes, Homer almost making it across Springfield Gorge on Bart's skateboard, Mr. Burns taking a reluctant bite of Blinky the three-eyed fish, Maggie bonking Homer with a mallet after watching an Itchy and Scratchy cartoon, Bart going to Hull in Bart Gets hit by a car, and the flashback scene in The Way We Was, when Homer catches his first glimpse of Marge in high school. She was hot. So put on a ratty old Simpsons t-shirt, grab a bowl full of heavily salted snack treats, and sink into the couch for a marathon of Simpsons classic. If you look carefully, you can see actual drops of blood, sweat, and tears on many of the animation cells. Enjoy. Your chum, Matt Groening. And this one is a 4-disc set, so let's have a look. We have disc 1 with Homer's body inside artwork, and the cool thing about season 2 is this one, the discs, you have to match them up to the head correctly, like this. You have to angle it so that it's just right. So let me see, that looks like it goes like that. There you go. Or you can spin it around and you have another person's head on it instead of the correct character. There's another example. And the last example, pretty funny. Alright, and here is disc 2 with Lisa's body inside artwork. Match it up so it looks like that. Then, disc number 3 with Marge's body. Looks like she's holding some sort of dessert or maybe jelly, or what is that? I don't know. She's holding some sort of, looks like dessert or something on a plate. And inside artwork yet again. Oh, there's also some other characters that I forgot to mention the names of over here. Like, you can actually see, I know some of these characters, but not all of their names. So like on disc 1, hiding behind disc 1, we obviously have Homer, who was featured on the disc, or his body actually. I think this one right here is Apu. Then you have Mr. Burns, and then let's take disc number 1 over here and put it back again. And then disc 2, you have Lisa, Mo from Moe's Tavern. And these two I'm not sure of. I'm actually not sure if this is Itchy or Scratchy. And this guy, well, I don't even know his name one bit. Anyway, here on disc 3, I think I know quite a few of these characters. You have, I think all of them actually. You have Marge, Krusty the Clown, I think that's Barney if I'm not mistaken, and Chief Wiggum, who is the father of Ralph Wiggum, as we all know. And then finally moving on to disc 4, you have Bart's body on this one with a skateboard, and behind this disc you have Bart, and I think this guy, I think he speaks with an Irish accent. I'm not entirely sure. I think he spoke with an Irish accent if I'm remembering correctly. And these characters I just don't know the name of at all. So I only know 1 out of 4 characters' names on this one over here. On the artwork that disc 4 hides, and that being Bart. I only know him. The other three, I have no idea. Again, because I'm still new to The Simpsons. Alright, now let's have a look at... Hey, why is my shoe on there? Shoes? Don't get on the way. Don't get on top of the thing. When one of my sandals or flip-flops was on top here, was sticking to the top of that. Get out of the way. Get out of here. I just yeeted it over there. I just yeeted it all the way back there. Alright. Here is the booklet. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyway, on disc 1 for season 2, Bart gets an F, Simpson and Delilah, Treehouse of Horror, 2 cars in every garage and 3 eyes on every fish, Dancing Homer, and Dead Pudding Society. Disc 2 has Bart vs. Thanksgiving, Bart the Daredevil, Itchy and Scratchy and Marge. Bart gets hit by a car. And then we also have 1 fish, 2 fish, blowfish, bluefish, and The Way We Was. Then on disc 3, Homer vs. Lisa and the 8th Commandment, Principal Charming. And we also have on disc 3, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Bart's dog gets an F, that's funny. And we also have Old Money and Brush with Greatness. The last 2 pages have all the episodes featured on disc 4, which are Lisa's Substitute, The War of the Simpsons, 3 Men and a Comic Book, and Blood Feud. Let's put that back. There we go. Alright, get in there properly. Thank you. Close it up. 1, 2, 1. No, wrong way. There we go. Alright. And now the last one. Season 3. In a very, very nice, looks like a magenta kind of color. And here is the front. Top, which also has text on it. Just like with season 2, the only one that didn't have stuff on it on the top is season 1. Here's the bottom, side, and the back. There's a little cutout over here. That's pretty cool. Looks like they kind of fell through the couch. Or fell through... Yeah, it looks like the couch tipped over. And then they fell. And here is the actual case with the front, the side, and the back. And letter from Matt Groening. Let's read it real quick. Pardon me if I sound a little emotional in this introduction, but when I came home after work and turned on the TV and gazed at all the old reruns of The Simpsons, I get a bit choked up. When I see those yellow-skinned, overbitey cartoon characters I love so much running through their sweet, innocent paces in some almost forgotten adventure from more than a decade ago, my eyes start to water. As I watch their hijinks and snappy retorts and merry mix-ups, I find myself stifling a sob or two. But don't get me wrong, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm filled with rage. Do they really have to hack up the syndicated episodes of The Simpsons so poorly, butchering them to the point of near incomprehensibility, just to squeeze in several more commercials for heavily salted snack treats? Is this how TV repays our years of slavish, unquestioning loyalty? What I'm trying to say is that if you're hip to the whole recycled Simpsonian merchandise thing, then you're really going to dig this little baby, the whole uncut 3rd season of the show, with all the jokes, credits, and original animation glitches intact. We've continued with the acerbic, I'm not sure you pronounced that. That's another word I don't know how you pronounce. We've continued with the acerbic audio commentaries by the writers, animators, and actors for every single episode, although by the end of this season you'll notice we've run out of things to say and have filled the soundtrack with a lot of quiet scuffling and squealing. Just some foolish horseplay, I assure you. Won't happen in the next boxed set. This is the season in which the Simpsons found love. We see Homer and Marge getting married at Shotgun Pete's wedding chapel, just over the border from whatever state Springfield's in. We leer at Homer's near romance with country singer Lurleen Lumpkin. We recoil at Marge's sister Salma's marriage to the ever-conniving Sideshow Bob. We stare in disbelief at Milhouse falling in love with someone other than Lisa, Samantha Stanky to be precise. Plus, we get a gander at the 1971 sex education film Fuzzy Bunny's Guide to You-Know-What, not to mention Homer's psychedelic ride in the Spine Melter 2000 massage chair, or his unforgettable Rhapsody in the Land of Chocolate. All in all, not a bad batch of shows. I actually think this makes Season 2 look like Season 1. Your pal, Matt Groening. Open it up once again, and here are the discs. Another 4-disc set. The cool thing about these discs for Season 3 is, let's take disc 1 over here. They made the characters on the discs, they put them there, for sure, but what's also cool is that they made part of their body parts see-through, which is, again, just like the data side of the disk, where the laser reads the information and where all the data is stored. Anyway, so here is disc number 1 with Bart. Background artwork there, or inside artwork. And here is disc 2 with Marge. Inside artwork with her hair going all wonky and all uncombed and all wonky and untidy. This is another one where you have to kind of match up the character's body parts correctly, just to align them pretty much perfectly, except for disc 1. Disc 3 with 2 characters on it, those being Lisa and Maggie. And there is the inside artwork. And last but not least, disc 4 with Homer. And once again, there is the inside artwork. Hiding behind it is a picture of Homer holding his head with stars because he's dizzy. Because you can see there's a crack over there. He must have fallen on his butt or whatever. Or maybe he bumped himself against the wall or a wall because he's holding his head. He's got a scratch on it, and there's stars around it. He's dizzy, and there's a crack over here, so maybe he bumped the wall. I don't know. And anyway, those are the discs. Sorry. And taking out the booklet again, let's have a look inside at the episodes. We have on disc 1 we have Stark raving dad, Mr. Lisa goes to Washington when Flanders failed. Bart the murderer, Homer defined, like father, like clown. And on disc 2, on this page starts the episodes for disc 2. So we have Treehouse of Horror 2, Lisa's Pony, Saturdays of Thunder, Flaming Moe's. We also have Burns Verkaufen der Kraftwerk. That's kind of like a German sounding name, if I'm not mistaken. And we also have I Married Marge. And then on disc 3, Radio Bart, Lisa the Greek. And we also have on disc 3 on the next page, Homer Alone, Bart the Lover, Homer at the Bat, and Separate Vocations. The last 2 pages feature episodes on disc 4. There's 6 of them. We have Dog of Death, Colonel Homer, Black Widower, The Otto Show, Bart's Friend Falls in Love, and finally, last but not least, Brother, Can You Spare 2 Dimes? And there you go. That is gonna do it for my just recently started Simpsons DVD collection. A very, very small one at that. I have yet to get the rest of the seasons. So let's put season 3 back inside like that. And there we go. There we go. Those are all the Simpsons DVDs I have for now, marking the end of my Simpsons DVD collection again for now, until I somehow manage to find season 4 and onwards. That's gonna do it. Hope you guys enjoyed. The Simpsons is very popular, so I know some people who come across this video might like it, especially considering that these are rare now. However, there are other videos of on Simpsons DVD collections on YouTube which feature a lot more than this. However, I'm pretty sure that it'll be nice for people. I'm pretty sure it'll be very nice for the people to see another new Simpsons DVD kind of collection video out there on YouTube, published by me, Mario Gamer. And with that being said, this is gonna be Mario. What am I saying? This is gonna be. I'm not trying to. I'm getting all wonky. I'm not saying the right things. That's me, Mario Gamer, signing off. Thanks for watching. The end. Bye bye. See you in the next one. And it will most likely be another Fairly Odd Parents DVD unboxing video. It most likely will be that, or it will maybe even possibly be a new Minecraft survival series or survival let's play series. It will be the first episode of a new series with commentary, because I made a poll on my YouTube channel saying, should I do a Minecraft new Minecraft series should I do a new Minecraft series or survival let's play series with commentary and add-ons? One person voted yes. And it's only one person out of the 790 people who've subscribed to my channel that voted. How ridiculous is that? Anyway, it's about time we end this video now, isn't it? Okay, seriously now. Thanks for watching. Mario Gamer, signing off. Bye-bye.